Creepers and Trolls, Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here, and beekos. Welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online, my favorite multiplayer game of all time. And in the last one, beekos, we started Fargrave, the second bit to Greymore. And things getting interesting. We're continuing our fight against the Waking Flame. Additionally, though, we are being helped by Lyrinth and a masked chick known as the Anchorite, who I'm suspecting might be a character we're familiar with, but I'm not certain. But anyways, let's talk to Lyrinth and see what she has for us next.
We have unfinished business, mortal. The encoded you recovered from the Bathhouse. That may be the key to determining the Waking Flame's next move and revealing the secrets I'm searching for. We must find someone who can decipher it.
The Anchorite suggested asking Madam Wim for a recommendation.
The masked mortal has the right idea. Fargrave sits on the threshold to everywhere. If there exists a being who can decipher this code, we will find them here. I'd prefer it if we could find someone other than Madam deal with, however.
I wonder why that is. Interesting. I can ask around, but the Anchorite seems to have a history with Wim. Do you know her?
I have heard of the infamous Mazkin who calls herself Madam Wim. I find her practice of turning gossip into profit to be loathsome. But even a filthy Daedrat has its uses, I suppose. Take to her and pay whatever it costs for a translation.
I'll take the encoded note to Madam Wim.
Go to Madam Wim's establishment, the House of Whims. Show her the encoded note and tell her we need it deciphered. I will meet you there. To make sure we have her undivided attention, and that she understands this is more than a mortal's request.
You seem reluctant to deal with her. Why?
We know of each other. Perhaps our paths have crossed over the millennia, perhaps not. Wim has changed her name and appearance multiple times. Or so I've heard. I have no doubt she will do so again, when Fargrave no longer amuses her.
You mentioned an army of living disasters when we were at the Bathhouse. What did you mean?
Sister Celdina possesses the knowledge to create a device called a cataclyst. With it, she can transform any Daedra into a powerful incarnate, a living disaster. She even tried to use the machine on me. These incarnates must be part of her plan.
What do you mean?
We learned that Sister Celdina tried to use the votive runes to steal power from the mortals. Power she hoped would destroy the Daedra and allow her to conquer Fargrave. We stopped that plot, but this realm's many portals are too enticing to ignore.
Do you think the Waking Flame will try again?
They are persistent, if nothing else, these Dagonists. If they truly want to unleash their incarnates on Nirn, using Fargrave's portals makes the most sense. The hope, slender though it may be, is that the encoded note will tell us more.
Interesting.
Prosperous gates open before.
Alright, Madam Wim. What does she have to say to us about the note, I wonder?
Why, Lyrinth, my dear, it would be an honor to assist you in any way I can.
An honor,
Bitch.
yes. Mortals, show Wim the note.
Oh, darling, how good of you to once again grace my fine establishment. And I see that my information proved useful. You found Lyrinth. Another customer, satisfied and content. Now, what can Madam Wim do for you this time?
We think this note is written in code. It belonged to Sister Celdina.
While I have many, many talents, deciphering written codes concocted by fanatical mortals is not among them. Are you sure I can't interest you in something a little more luscious? No? Pity. Very well. I may know someone who can help you.
Who are they? Where can I find them? And how much will it cost me?
You wound me. I thought we were becoming friends. Talk to Gozmond the Collector. His villa on the west side of town contains quite the accumulation of Dagonic paraphernalia. Something in his should help, provided you can catch his eye.
Gozmond the Collector, villa on the west side of town. Got it. And what did that information cost?
You owe absolutely nothing, my darling. Lyrinth agreed to cover your cost for this bit of inside information. Isn't she a dear? Now, do tell Gozmond that we miss them here at the House of Whims. The place hasn't been the same without them.
I'm still not sure what currency you deal in, madam.
Oh, don't concern yourself with that, dearest one. I never ask for more than a client can afford. There's no profit in that. When you have time, come back and let Madam Wim show you some of the wares that have made her the talk of Oblivion.
Go downstairs and rouse the anchorite. We'll want her with us when we talk to this collector. Meanwhile,
Madam Wim
I need to
helpful?
conclude our
Grab a
business
drink
here.
and tell me all about it.
Conclude our business.
I know I said I was going to help with the negotiations, but look, I don't want to talk about it.
What's going on?
Some things are private, personal. You can't just walk up and demand I tell you my deepest, dark secrets. Sorry. I agreed to talk about my name, my mask, everything. After you proved yourself, and you've certainly done that.
This is about your mask?
When we first met, you asked about my name. Madam Wim gave it to me. I just arrived in Fargrave, and everything before that exact moment was gone. All I had was this. I didn't know who I was or where I came from. Still don't.
Interesting. What does it mean, the anchorite?
Just one of Madam Wim's little jokes. Means I'm a recluse, a hermit. Life of seclusion behind a mask I can't remove. Sometimes it feels like memories are stirring deep inside my mind. When that happens, I need a distraction.
Why would you need a distraction?
Because it feels like there's a war raging inside my skull. A war I can't win. Better to drink or whatever. Push them back down to stop the pain behind my eyes. That's my story. At least as much as I know. Now, tell me what Madam Wim said.
Interesting. Very interesting. She said Gozmond the Collector might have something to help decipher the encoded note.
I've heard of the Collector. Has a villa on the west side of the city. Never met them personally, but I assume they're some Hydra. Makes sense considering their influence and where they live. I'll meet you there.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Collector's villa.
I'll finish this and meet you at the Collector's villa. It's on the west side.
Time to go, little mortals.
a person.
Fuck. This looks like the place.
This mask, it intrigues. It must become a part of Gozmond's collection.
Friend? Why don't you talk to the Collector?
The Collector is a watcher. Okay, I did not see that coming. This is very unsettling.
It approaches. It dares speak. Will it offer the mask to compensate for such insults?
Madam Wim sent us. She said your collection might contain something to decipher a Dagonic code.
It invokes Madam Wim. Wants what belongs to Gozmond and Gozmond alone. It is presumptuous. Leave her gaze. Gozmond no longer wants to look upon it.
Lyrinth, maybe you can convince them?
I meant no insult by having my mortal speak to you, Collector. We merely seek to borrow a Dagonic codebreaker.
Since you're clearly interested, I'll allow you to examine my mask.
No, the Azoks must not leave the gallery. But Gozmond will peer at its mask. This way, mask wearer.
Come, little mortal. We must find the Azoks. Perhaps the gallery is beyond that door.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The Collector let slip that they have a codebreaker called the Azoks. We must find it. It appears not all of Gozmond's collection consists of relics.
It dares enter our collection. Does it not know we see through many eyes?
Yagra, oh my god. Of course the Collector took these annoying fucking things from the Somerset Isles. Oh, I hate them!
Our collection is as dangerous as it is beautiful.
Perhaps the Dagonet relics lie beyond that door. This gallery contains but a single display. See what it is, mortal.
Few things that walk the Deadlands can hear the name of Azoks, the Mutilator, and not soil themselves.
Azoks the Mutilator.
Sweet freedom at long last! Azoks owes you for this kind indulgence. You have set Azoks free. Free! Azoks owes you a debt of honor, and Azoks will pay it, no matter how long it takes. You have my word. But pray tell, who do I owe this enormous debt of gratitude to?
I am Ogel Greel, and this is Lyrinth, but you're a Daedrat? We thought you were some sort of Daedric relic.
Question not this pitiable form, mortal. For within it beats the heart of the terror of the Deadlands, the sunderer of the seven skies, and the warrior of the floating wastes. I am Azoks the Mutilator! And yes, I currently occupy this Daedrat body.
Okay, that's intense. We were told you could decipher any Dagonic code.
Dagonet codes? Easy as ripping the ears off a banekin. Azoks is fluent in the many tongues of the Deadlands. No code can hide its meaning from the Mutilator's eyes. Speaking of eyes, we should leave this place before the Collector looks this way.
If we take you with us, will you promise to decipher the code when we reach the safe location?
I have already pledged to honor my debt to you. I will decipher every scroll in the Tower of Lord Dagon's Viscount Scrivener, if that is what you desire. I swear my fealty to you, mortal master. My life and my skills are yours to command.
Very well. Hop in my pack, Azoks.
With pleasure, mortal master.
What pack?
Your pack is perfect, master. And I found the ingredient.
Perhaps they will amuse us as our collection destroys them.
We have a Dagonet. Wonderful. Now let's find
It
the
tries our patience. This monstrosity will destroy it.
More Yagra. Yagras are so obnoxious.
Quickly, through the door and find the anchorite before the Collector returns.
Hey, a little help here? That floating sack of eyes wants to make me a... Thanks. Let's get out of here and return to Madam Whim's.
Okay, right here. No, we didn't have to fight the Collector, that's good. I was afraid we'd have to fight the fucker. No, Fargrave is actually really cool. Alright, Madam Whim.
Master! Azoks has deciphered the note. Daedric troops from Burning Gyre Keep in the Deadlands are preparing to invade Fargrave.
Well done, Rat. Mortal, find out what else the note contains.
That Daedrat talks?
Did you hear what I said, mortal master? Volcanos Nokvros prepares to send the most fearsome Daedric troops in all the Deadlands to this Nexus city. The destruction will be glorious!
Does the encoded note say anything else?
It is addressed to some despicable cur named Sister Celdina. A weak-sounding mortal name if ever I heard one. Why one of Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful warlords, not as powerful as Azoks, mind you, would deign to aid a weak-named mortal baffles me.
Azoks, the rest of the encoded note, please.
Yes, right. Troops stand ready at Burning Gyre Keep. Send word when Fargrave's defenses fall, and the invasion will begin. Dremora blades will take the city, not your incarnates. That is every word, mortal master, whose name is in no way weak.
My name literally translates to enemy of the outsider, so... Better not sound weak, you bitch. Then we should head for the Burning Gyre Keep.
Let us make haste, master.
An excellent idea, Mortal. Use the Plaza of Portals to reach the Deadlands. We'll rendezvous at Burning Gyre Keep.
Alright, here we go. To the Deadlands! Alright, Deadlands. Such a beautiful hellscape, is it not? Well, that looks to be the place, doesn't it?
This place smells wonderful, master. Like weapons after a
What was
battle.
that?
Great
I love
power
her.
was just unleashed inside the keep. Hurry, Mortals.
I love Azoks.
We must see
Oh my
what's
God.
going on inside.
Here we go.
I'll point my incarnate in your direction.
A blade-bearer weapon. Here, examine it, mortal.
Interesting, the blade bearer.
It is the blade-bearer's crest. This is not their fortress. Why would that broken sword be here?
So there's a new clan known as the Blade Bearer? Interesting.
Incarnate, destroy them!
Deal with the incarnate, mortal. I shall do what I can to weaken it for you.
Celdina. You failed. Again!
You see failure, I see opportunity. Let's head to the Riven Cataclysm. I have a legion of incarnates to create.
We should leave too. Quickly, mortals, into the portal.
It was really wonderful.
A glorious victory! Azoks the Mutilator must scrumptiously to celebrate!
Alright, they're in.
Stopped Celdina's ritual and forced her to retreat to Burning Gyre Keep. There, instead of allowing her to summon Nokraz's promised army, we defeated her incarnate. Now she's on the run, back to her Riven Cataclysm. That device intrigues me.
Intrigues you? She plans to use the device to create a legion of incarnates to invade Fargrave.
And do not forget that Nirn is her ultimate target, little mortal. She plans to use Fargrave to sacrifice your realm to Dagon. But Celdina figured out a way to change the very nature of a Daedra. Truly change it. That bears further investigation.
So how do we find the Riven Cataclysm?
A question I must ponder. There are few places I can think of to hide such a device. None of them pleasant. And there are the Blade Bearers to consider. Why was their sword in the keep? For now, take this as a reward. That is the mortal custom, yes? Are you ready?
Hey, this is nice. Alright, well, beekos, this is getting interesting to say the least. So, this might be where we will end things. So, until the next one, where we will, see what else Lyrinth has on the table for us. This has been Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT, and I will see all of you wonderful people in White Noise 2 with my good friend Michael,
These incarnates
also
threaten
known
not
as
only
Rise
Fargrave, but your world
9456.
as well.
Or, and if that doesn't work out, I just might end up doing more Batman, because we haven't done him in a while. But until then, whatever we end up doing, bye!